It's been 25 years since the start of the discussion about the Gordie Howe Bridge, based on what happened at 9/11 and the question about the need for redundancy and what happens if something happened to the Ambassador Bridge, but also forward-looking with our trade agreements. Do we have enough road capacity to support the increase in trade between our two nations? Those two things really drove the conversation about the Gordie Howe Bridge. And so all of the twists and turns, and you think of the prime ministers and the presidents and the governors and premiers and mayors that have been involved over the course of 25 years, it's been a lot of work that has brought us to this point in time. And in normal times, this type of project would bring a President of the United States together in the middle with a Prime Minister of Canada to cut a ribbon and celebrate the binational relationship. It doesn't sound like that's going to happen, but I'm happy that the bridge is going to open to help facilitate commerce between our two nations, because smooth and efficient border crossings is of paramount importance for the auto industry and the parts sector on both sides of the border.
From what I understand, there is going to be an opening, but now the joint ribbon cutting ceremony is just going to be on the Canadian side, just Canadian ribbon cutting ceremony only. Is that what you've heard?
I am invited to an event that's on the Canadian side of the border at the Canadian Plaza on Friday. Obviously, it's a scaled back event from what was originally proposed, but I think everyone's responding to the president's most recent threat to Canada about a 50% tariff being applied to certain goods. And so it's regretful that we're at this point in time with our trade relationship. We're hopeful for better days ahead. We certainly have a lot more to gain if we work together and we find solutions that we've proven to be successful for the benefit of commerce in all three nations with our trade agreements. That's where we want to get back to, is some harmony, some certainty in the marketplace that allows employers to hire more people, for businesses to invest their capital with certainty, and get rid of some of this nonsense with tariffs and some of the trade war rhetoric that's going back and forth across the board.
How closely tied are Detroit and Windsor?
My gosh, we are kissing cousins, but on an economic side, we are deeply integrated, especially Windsor being Canada's auto capital, of course, Detroit being the Motor City. We rely on each other for smooth and efficient trade. In fact, parts that go into vehicles before they roll off the line in final assembly have crossed the border on average 6 times for continuous improvement. And that speaks to the importance of the Gordie Howe Bridge, making sure that it will be the most technologically advanced border crossing the day that it opens, and it will give certainty to truckers to have that highway-to-highway connection, that when they cross the border, they are crossing as friction-free and as fast as possible at the Gordie Howe Bridge.
Do you expect a larger volume to start crossing? Is that going to increase the capacity immediately, just like the amount of trucks going through?
I expect that you're going to see a significant diversion from traffic going to the Ambassador Bridge, looking to try the Gordie Howe Bridge. Certainly, folks are going to want to see whether it is actually better for them and to their points of destination. But it is a highway-to-highway connection. That's something that we don't have currently with our border crossing at the Ambassador Bridge. And so I always like to say, if you had enough fuel and if you didn't have to sleep, you could drive from San Diego to Montreal. The only place you'd have to stop is for a quick check at the border. And so that speaks to what has been built here to help facilitate trade between the United States and Canada. I look forward, better days are ahead in terms of our trading relationship. And I think that this bridge is certainly a physical link between our two cities and our two countries. But it speaks to what we have in common in terms of building an economy that supports the livelihoods and puts the bread on tables of so many families on both sides of the border. This bridge will help increase that trade and certainly allow more success to happen.
Yeah. And to your point, also just tourism, you can cross the bridge, or you'll be able to cross the bridge on foot or by bike without having to pay a toll.
So it's been almost 50 years since you've been able to actually walk across the bridge between Windsor and Detroit or ride your bike. And the fact that folks will be able to do that starting August the 5th is really exciting. And I know in Sandwich Town, in the west end of the city of Windsor, it's the oldest part of our city. Folks there are really excited. And of course, there's a direct connection, a bike connection from the foot of the Gordie Howe Bridge right to our downtown core. You'll be going through Sandwich Town, where they've got great restaurants and bars, the oldest part of our city. And we're really excited to have our friends from Detroit come over and experience Windsor.
It sounds like most Canadians are on board with opening the bridge, but on the American side, there may need some convincing. What would you say to Americans who need some convincing as to why we need a new bridge?
Well, listen, I don't think many Americans need to be convinced. I think there may just be a couple close to the White House who are uncertain. Anyone who lives in Michigan or anyone who lives in Ontario understands the importance of having smooth and efficient border crossings, because that border crossing in many cases puts bread on the table for a lot of families. To have a new crossing that removes the friction, that allows for highway-to-highway connection and trucks to get through the border very quickly, will actually help make the price of goods lower at Walmart and Costco and other places, because the shipping costs, the transportation costs will be lower when you have more efficient crossings at the border. And so I think it speaks to, what we've created here between our two countries, the fact that we have these trade agreements in place that have worked to the benefit of the United States and Canada, to people and workers in Michigan and Ontario. The future is bright for all of us. And let's not forget, this bridge, 15,000 people helped build this bridge. 8,000 came from the United States, with U.S. steel, with U.S. building products on the U.S. side. And on the Canadian side, Canadian steel, Canadian building products. We've built something together here that speaks to the harmony of and the strength of our two nations. Let's not diminish the moment because of an unfortunate disagreement between our two countries. Let's move past that. Let's play the long game, because the long game, we have a very bright, very bright future together.
Is it, I don't know if you can speak to this, but because I know it's the Bridge Authority that's in charge, but is it going to open then after the ribbon cutting ceremony?
No, I understand it'll open Monday.
Okay, yeah. Got it. So, and was that originally supposed to be, the ribbon cutting was supposed to be on Monday, or was it supposed to be a joint one on
No,
Friday?
the last time that the first time in June when they anticipated opening, it was ribbon cutting Friday, bridge opening on Monday, and I think this is the same format.
Got it. So, yeah. So regardless of whether there will be delegates from the states here, it is...
Bridge is opening Monday, as I understand.
Got it. Okay. All right. Do you know whether Governor Whitmer is going to be here or anything like that? Or
I understand that the invitees to the Canadian side are going to be Canadians only. Okay. It's regretful. This is so unnecessary. To have the President of the United States, threaten a 50% tariff on hockey sticks from Canada. The whole thing is just preposterous. And again, in normal times, this would be the type of event where we would all be celebrating in the middle of the bridge. The President and the Prime Minister would cut a ribbon, and we'd all be clapping and just hugging each other, because it speaks to another link that's going to strengthen both of our nations. At this particular point in time, because of the actions of Donald Trump, it makes that type of celebration very, very difficult. But I can tell you, people in my city, I can speak for myself on this. This is not where any of us want to be. We want to get back to celebrating with our friends and partners in Michigan. We want to get back to the harmony and the relationships that we have created that I think are still there. It's just trying to get past the rhetoric and the Truth Social posts that continue to try and undermine the strength of what we've built together. And one man's not going to diminish the relationship that we've created over hundreds of years. It just makes it very difficult to celebrate the current relationship with that tenor and climate and that language put in play.